okay, let's pick some bones.
Yeah. What the heck?
What the heck? What?
Your car's broken into. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm watching Dennis lumber away and then for some reason be so exhausted afterwards, which I really, you even asked him about it. I was the whole time when he starts walking back and he's like huffing and puffing. I was like, you literally went around the corner. Like,
Yeah, he didn't go very far. I mean, you saw him try to fight me, right?
yeah.
Buddy was gassed. Wait, you were there in person, so it didn't really make it into the edit because Dennis edited it. But the number of times he should have been disqualified from that match.
I was actually frustrated. Like, not acting frustrated. I was actually frustrated. He was taking... It didn't make any sense. It wasn't fair. He was taking extremely long breaks.
In fairness, I got the same breaks.
Yeah, but...
I didn't need them.
He was completely unable to fight and would have been disqualified.
Yeah.
Like, he couldn't move.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, he apparently hasn't been working on his cardio enough.
No. So he jogs around the corner and you just like speed walk after him?
Well,
why did you even go if you're going that slowly?
Okay, so there's a number
Because you only caught him because he gave up because he was probably too tired from going around one corner.
There's a number of elements here.
Okay.
One.
Oops.
I keep absolutely nothing of value in my car. Nothing. Ever.
Oh, the backpack was Chase's car. Okay.
Yeah.
What was like spewing out of the car?
That was the contents of my glove box. So basically, there's
tissues.
There's a power
charger?
inverter. There's some napkins. There's some sanitary pads. There's like there's some extra hardware for my offset license plate mount. There is nothing of value in my car ever. Like if I go into a restaurant, you've seen me do this.
Hey, you bring the bag.
I bring my backpack in with me. I mean, look at that stupid thing.
Yeah.
If that's not a high-profile target, I don't know what is.
Totally.
So I make sure there's nothing in it. It's clean. You look in the window, you're like, damn, that's a clean car. Like nothing, not even crumbs of food. There's nothing in there. So that's number one. What am I chasing him for? Nothing.
So you had that thought?
Yeah, I know there's nothing in my car.
But your glass is broken.
Number two. That glass is not going to be unbroken by catching the guy. I'm going to go through the exact same insurance rigmarole, regardless of what happens with him. So what difference does it make? Number three. What if the guy's armed?
So, okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
What? I'm going to go put my body and my life, which I value, by the way. I'm going to go put that in, even if the risk was 1%. I'm going to take a 1% chance to have a violent encounter with someone over literally nothing of value.
So here's my counter
and
to
glass
all of that.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. And glass that is already broken.
Yeah.
The glass cannot be unbroken through anything other than insurance and dealing with the hassle of taking it to the shop means. Finally, number four, I caught a glimpse of his face. And I thought it might be Dennis.
Okay.
Dennis
so you
actually
followed him at all because you thought it might be. Because my thing is like, if the first three are true, which is fair, fairly good reasoning, why go anyways?
Well, I was noting
because you were putting Chase.
Yeah, but
because he was so slow.
He was also no. His speed varied. It was hard to tell from the footage.
Oh, okay.
But he like booked it and then like slowed down. It was like he wanted me to chase him. So I was like, now to be clear, when I say I saw the face, he kind of had his hood down. I didn't know
you wouldn't know for sure.
I didn't know it was Dennis.
Decent distance, hood on.
So I didn't know. And I told him at the time, I was like, you got me. Because even though I had all those thoughts, and even though I thought, and he actually found the frame where like,
yeah.
Where I was like, he's like, is this? Because I smile a little bit. But then, but he got me because after that,
the fake glass.
The fake glass was what convinced me. So they rolled down the window and they made sugar glass and like put it. So I've gone through that before. I've actually had my car broken into multiple times, and that feeling of kind of shock, not shock, but like that feeling where it actually takes a second to process. When you come into a building and it's been broken into. Everything is right except the things that are wrong.
Yeah.
And it can actually take a second. So this one time I parked my car outside of our garage overnight because there was like something in the way. And I come out in the morning, I sit down all the way in my driver's seat. And the first thing that registered for me was actually that the seat was way back.
Interesting.
I didn't actually see, because I'm not doing a pre-flight check on my car. I'm not inspecting it. I'm just getting in and driving. And so I sat down into my seat and went, well, this isn't quite right.
Yeah.
And then I noticed the shattered glass all over the passenger seat. So like it can take a second for something to click. And so when I saw the shattered glass, I actually like
had that click moment.
I relived the like, my car's been broken into. Like the glass was the thing that made me realize 2 times when my car had been broken into. So what Dennis did, whether it was intentional or not, was he tapped into like an experience I've had before. He tapped into a memory.
There's no way he knew that.
And recalled that emotional state that made me sort of be dismissive of my suspicions and kind of go, my car's been broken into.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the right color. And like,
some of it was like almost a yellowy, because it's like
sugar glass.
It's cooked sugar. Yeah, exactly. But some of it was okay.
Yep.
So
and
like,
I wasn't looking that close.
You know, maybe it got some gross water on it or whatever. That's what did the discoloring. Yeah. The video's on Flowplane, so you can check it out. The only time my car's ever been broken into was there.
Nice.
I don't know if you remember, but
hold on. So here's where they're setting up. I don't know.
So that's when they were preparing the fake photo of Chase's car.
Oh, here?
If you go back, you saw the orange backpack. So he's editing it right there.
Okay, yeah, because
this is the fake. He's trying to use AI to generate the glass, and then he ends up just doing it himself.
Yeah, so he kind of
it's a really good video.
Planted the seed in my mind of cars being broken into.
Yeah, which was really smart, actually.
Yeah, I honestly at the time I was like, why are you telling me this? Like, cars can be broken into anywhere. Like, I don't really, sure, I guess. So they got Sammy to have me shoot an intro for something that he didn't need at all. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll shoot an intro for you. I mean, I like to be helpful. So here he is making the broken glass.
See, some of it is really nicely colored, and then other bits are the yellowy sugar glass.
Yeah. Dennis told me, by the way, this might be in the video, I'm not sure, but he told me at the time that they carefully did not get any sugar glass in my car.
There's definitely some in there. Eh?
There was sugar glass in the car.
Yeah.
There was sugar glass in the car. They they burst one of the ketchup packets that was in my glove compartment, and it got all over the passenger seat.
Oh no.
It's like
anytime Dennis is involved with any of your stuff,
getting his car dirty, and like dumped a bunch of my stuff onto the like wet, dirty sidewalk. And so I'm like, okay,
cool.
Thank you for that. Like what? Anyway,
my car got broken into at the old office, and I had the first nice piece of clothing I ever bought was this leather jacket from Danye. That was called, the name of the jacket was Luke.
Nice.
And I didn't know that until I had picked it. I was like, this is perfect. And then, it was stolen out of my car. Sag.
Oh, Tynan wants to know, scratched floor or dirty car more annoying? Definitely the scratched floor. That is permanent.
Yeah.
That's forever. It's like a diamond. Diamond floor, baby. I might have to fight Dennis again, so we'll see. Budrin asks, why do you have ketchup in your glove box? Well, where else would I keep it? Under the seat? They don't give out ketchup packets by default at fast food restaurants anymore.
Oh, so it's for if you like forget to ask?
Yeah.
For it? Okay.
Then I have a ketchup packet. And it turns out that if you keep them forever, they do go bad. In case anyone was wondering about that.
Was that one bad?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. It'd been replaced recently because now I know. Well, some of them don't have expiry dates on them. Some do.
I just love that this is like an actual problem that you've sought a solution for, found issues with the solution, and improved upon and iterated that solution. That's fantastic.
That's my whole life, Luke. Like what? I'm going to eat fries without ketchup?
This actually does sound like a particular Linus problem that you would like seek out a solution for. I fully would believe that.
Oh yeah, 100%. And like, man, you need exactly the right amount of ketchup. I take my fry and I like, you've probably seen me do this.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I put a strip of ketchup on the whole fry so the ratio is right.
Yeah, I've 100% seen that.
Yep.